Hello? Oh, secret. Don't tell Ursula I've started. Ursula's still awake, guys. Shh. 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 We gotta be quiet, or she'll notice. Not streaming, totally not live. Hi, Hannah Heaven. Why you talk like that? Can you talk like a human and not an anime character? No. All right, goodbye. Irene, say goodnight to Ursula, and hello to me. She's saying hello to you guys. Oh, they're saying hi to you. Hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. I'm early today. I'm early. I'm an early bird. Cheap, 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 cheap. That's my early bird noises. I want to finish this thing. I want to get the white layer done on all of these today, but it's not happening. There's way too many. But a man can dream, a man can hope. How? Merry greetings, Ursula. Not sure of the spelling. You got the spelling perfectly. That's impressive. Starbucks can't do that. We went to Starbucks today. You know, we splurged with our vast quantities of money that we totally have. She's saying goodnight to you guys. Good night, Ursula. Serena, you're not going with your mom. You never go with her. She eventually comes back down, but she always goes up with you. She's perpetually confused. Just like her mom. I love you too. Good night. You too. Fare thee well, Ursula. Yeah. Fare thee heckin' well. Ursula is working on 9 point. She was working on 9 point up until bedtime. She's almost done the next few scenes, which is awesome. There's 2 more scenes, and then okay, so in 4 scenes from now, I don't know how to say this, but shit is going down in 4 scenes from where I am working on, so not what's being published. So it's really hard to tell when, but like within the next few scenes, like stuff's gonna get crazy. Plot is gonna be dropping like it's hot. Done the setup. Let's go. Pew pew pew. Oh my goodness. Yeah, do you want to see something? Do you want to see something, guys? I'm trying to learn to do the inking. So I'm practicing inking. So I was trying to, because I want to get the just the line layer down, and then Ursula can do all the cross hatching. So these are my first attempts at it of doing inks. This one's like just practicing background stuff. But yeah, we're making progress, guys. Oh. Because I got a bunch of like Avo, which is kind of like sketchy, but like more tight sketches. So I think I can work with that as like practice. And now I'm like, I could do it. I could do the line layer, the initial line work for and then my dream of 24 updates a week can be foreseen. For splendid art. Progress in art, my friend. Learning to ink is a wonderful process to get invested in for realsies. And maybe if I ink enough, I'll learn how to pencil. It just like through osmosis. More so that I'll learn like Ursula's style, and then I could help even more. I'm gonna be the ultimate art assistant. That's my goal. So that we can get so many pages done and all our stories can come to reality. It'll be so cool. But the first step is finishing these flats. And we've almost done the first layer on all of them. The rest of the layers we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is we're going to. What are we doing? We're gonna finish up the white layer, and then I'm gonna divide all of these up into scenes, because sometimes there's little breaks in between, so that they all are in the right order, regardless of what their actual page number is, so that I can more efficiently flatten color everything. That's my plan. So what are you saying here? You're saying, as far as update goes, Chapter 1 in the Proto script is decent. The structure will fit into the revision. Chapter 2, on the other hand, is like a fever dream. Oh no. Well, you know, that's early writing drafts for you. Oh my goodness. I was reading comments, because that's what I do, you know. I was reading comments on Pretty Mouth. Sorry, just adjusting. I want to sit really stupid, like, you know, it's my vibe. But yeah, I was reading comments on Pretty Mouth, and oh my god, there is one commenter who hates Evan and has said some wild stuff, and I love it. Frickin' slay, but it's also a little much. But I love it. I love passion, you know? They do not want it to be an endgame ship. I'm not gonna spoil the ships though, you know. That's the whole point of romance, right? It's figuring out who is ship. So rush into the second chapter to get through the third one and thus finally complete the first issue from start to finish. Well, good work on that. I was looking into like how much more 9 point there is, and I forgot how long these volumes are. They're like somewhere between 200 and 300 pages each. So big. Whoa. That is a mosquito. Stay away from me. What have I been doing today? Just this. I was trying to like actually I woke up really early and read a bunch of comics because I wanted to be informed. So I read some comics from like viewers. I wanted to see how they're going. Because I like to check in on that stuff. I think that's cool. And I started reading Golden Shrike, which is a comic about deer. It feels kind of like Warrior Cats, but it is deer, and that is kind of everything I've always hoped for. So yeah, it's neat. There's a character named Bones, I've learned. I haven't reached them yet, but neat. And there's birds, you know, I love birds. Yeah. And then I've been reading, rereading my draft number 2 of volume 2 of the books of Avo. Working away at that. So that I can work on volume 3, which is cool. Hello, Luna. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful time of day wherever you are at. Whoa. Yeah, I woke up really early, really bouncy. I've had a lot of coffee. I didn't get any sleep last night, but, you know, for some reason I'm still awake. Probably the coffee. Because I went to Starbucks today, because I just wanted a pumpkin spice latte. You know, like, I'm a basic boy. And let a basic boy have a PSL from time to time. You know? You get me? Pretty great. About to eat a grilled cheese. Feeling you on the bouncing feeling? Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'm glad we're at it. I'm just excited. I don't actually think that I can finish all of the whites tonight, but I will damn well try. It will happen by Monday. I'm certain I'll be on to the flat colors. I'm gonna leave one page unfinished if I do finish it off screen, so that I can finish all of the whites with you, and we can all have the joy of finishing the whites together. I'm still thinking of the person who came into that without context. That's just so, that was so funny to me. Do, 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 do. I have a remix of the forklift simulator episode of Game Grumps stuck in my head. Me and Ursula were listening to it in the car today while we were driving to get dog food and Starbucks. Do, 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 do. Magpie updated today on Webtoon, which is cool. I stayed up until 3 a.m. writing, then went inside and stayed up till 6 watching something videos. Vazkill videos. Then went back outside to write more. Very cool. Oh, I didn't finish coloring in Tammy. I'm just letting the concept of the 24 updates fuel me. It's a British meme channel. Ah. Interesting. I've been thinking about one of these days just listening to some of my audiobooks. Like the ones that I have produced, not other people's audiobooks on my thing. So what I might do if my throat is ever busted, we can do a little read together. Read with Reed. That's my name. For those who don't know that lore, my true name is Reed. Just funny as a writer. That's what's on my birth certificate. Not Bones, unfortunately. Preparing to make a little audiobook style narration videos on Edgar Allan Poe's short stories in the spirit of upcoming month's relative aesthetic. Oh, spooky season. See, I don't think about Halloween until after Thanksgiving because I'm Canadian. But I get the vibe. And before Thanksgiving is my birthday. I have an intention on getting into voice acting sometime down the line. That's cool. My dream is to one day have like those like fan voice acted comic things. Those are so cool. There's one of those for Golden Shrike. Is it Golden Shrike or yeah, Golden Shrike? Or is it Silver Shrike? I think it's Golden. It's not something I could produce on my own, and not something I'd be interested in producing on my own. It's like that and like fan fiction. Getting fan fiction would be so cool. I've gotten fan art, which is also amazing. Like I'm not sticking my nose up at fan art by any means. Would you like to sample a video on stream? It would be hard for me to set up, and I'm really in the zone. I'd have to mess around with audio and stuff. It's also that I don't think you can send links if you aren't a YouTube member or mod. I'm pretty sure. Would you like to check out the video afterwards? Maybe. I just can't promise anything. I'm just like... I'm not great at getting into that stuff. But I wish you all the best of luck on your endeavor. I appreciate the wish of good luck. Well, you're welcome. It's the least I could do is wish you well. Wish that you a farewell. Yeah, I was trying to find some like positive vibes, like and things to chat about. Because like I love a good rant, but I can't like sustain myself on rants, you know? Because like other people can talk about like, oh, I watched this thing and that thing, and I'm just not with it. Ugh, I love this song so much. I love this song, and I'm so amped because there's a new expansion in the works, and I am excited to have even more beautiful imagery and music to listen to. Kingdom is so pretty. It is like one of my like top. I think it is one of my like top 10 games. It's definitely one that like I became obsessed with. Just let you know, I'm working on my webcomic. Yay, congrats. Work hard. I wish you the best of luck on that. Wob comics are hard. It is the best of my voice work out of the 3 videos I have up. What is... Because, yeah, there's quite a few. I am a video game boy. I like video games. But mostly indie games. I'm basically kind of just like indie games or Nintendo kind of guy. Because I love Zelda. Like Wind Waker is like one of my favorite pieces of media. Tears of the Kingdom pops off. I adore. I didn't love Breath of the Wild when I first played it, but it definitely grew on me. Trying to make sense of this arm. Still not happy with the script though. There's gotta be changes. About 40 pages so far. Well, thumbnailing is good. I'm proud of you for working on your thumbnails. That's good practice. Whoa. My iPad just skiddled. Skadoop. Scoopadoop. It went on an adventure onto my lap. God, these bubbles have the thinnest freaking lines. Me and my friends have this argument frequently. I start it. This lively debate about whether or not you should include songs in your stories. Because I love that. Like, obviously, like, you're not supposed to for, like, printing and copyright music, but, like, writing, like, your own, like, songs and putting them in, I love doing that. But my friends and stuff will say that they just, like, will skip that if they see it in a book. I'm like, how dare you? I love that stuff. I feel like it just livens up the world. It's an excuse to write some poetry, which I am a big fan of, and a lot of the times, like the type of songs that you would be putting into a book are very poetic. Um, so otherwise it gets really little esoteric, I think. Oh wait, why am I doing that? This whole section would be white. Working on a fan comic of a game I love, Undertale. Oh, I love Undertale. Undertale is so good. I would say it's one of my top favorite games too. I played the first episode of Deltarune, but I'm just kind of one of those people that's waiting for the whole thing to come out. "400 pages? That's some wild clickbait." Listen, I didn't say I'm gonna do them all tonight. I'm just gonna do it. My dream is to finally finish these 400 pages tonight, though. Not the entire pages, just the flats. I'm so freaking close. Not clickbait if true. Also, hello. Nice to see you again. Hope you're having a lovely time of day where you're at. Are you satisfied? Wait. Uh, Current story, do you feel it? Yeah, oh right, we were talking about Undertale. I played Undertale with like the least amount of spoilers ever possible because I was on a cruise ship. I was at sea when I first played Undertale. And it had just come out and I wanted to get it so bad, so I used uh the at sea Wi-Fi and I think it took 7 hours to download. And then I sat up and like looked out at like the ocean and just played the game. And it was just lovely. And I killed Toriel. I didn't know anything about the game and I didn't know how to not do that. I just thought it was something like I don't know. I thought like you couldn't not do it, so I couldn't figure it out and I killed her my first time. Um How does the ocean have Wi-Fi? Like what? Um I don't know, man. It's like I don't know. I'm not a Wi-Fi guy. I don't know how that works. It would be like whenever it was like close to the world or whatever. I don't know. It was a wild time. Ugh, I wish they were like I wish cruises were like okay for the environment, you know? And not horrible things cuz I do enjoy being on a cruise ship. Huh. Oh, it's that time of night. It's blood moon time. Let's go. Almost deleted my brushes. Ugh, itchy. Oh, that was crazy. Like when I was on the cruise, I was first writing Magpie. It was like early into working on this comic. God, it's been so long. Working on this comic forever, man. That's comics for you, though. They are a long-term commitment. Beep, beep. My dishwasher's beeping. Oh. Yeah, it's good to work on the script before thumbnails. Um, sometimes, like, especially like when you're like figuring out like maybe like dialogue positioning and stuff, you can do a kind of hybrid thing. Especially when you're just trying to work out plot and stuff, like the script is kind of where it's at. Kind of exists to save you a lot of trouble. Oh, I think this is like that. Kind of, I guess. I don't know. Seems right enough. Ugh. Oh no, my hand kind of hurts. I don't know if I can do this tonight. Might only finish 300 pages tonight, guys. Okay. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 36, 37, 38, 39. We have 39 pages left. And then all the streams will be fun. It'll be all fun, colorful stuff to look at. Not that we haven't been having a fun time, but it will be exciting to see some color happening, I think. Don't know if y'all are excited to see some palettes. Hop on down to Palette Town with me. Sorry, what you say again? I don't know what I said. I'm sorry. YouTube ads, how dare they? Thank you for what I deeply appreciate y'all for watching the ads. These streams make me like a crisp 50 cents usually, which is helpful, honestly. You guys are able to fund me going to Starbucks once a month. And that's pretty legit, honestly. I'm not complaining. It sounds like complaining, but it's not. I was down on stuff yesterday, but I'm back on it. I'm up. I'm excited. I'm feeling good about things, which is good. You know, you can't have a great day every day. That's a lot of pressure to put on yourself, you know? I'm sure part of the excitement is getting through a lot of Magpie today. That's very nice to do. I'm sorry, I'm drifting further and further away from the microphone. Like physically, I am moving away from my desk. My house, my house leans kind of. Like everything's kind of on an angle. It's a very leaning one way kind of house. So like my chair always rolls away. The floor needs leveling. We need like new flooring put in one of these days. It's about writing the script first before the storyboard. Oh. Yeah, it's just good to do that. I agree with writing your script first. There's gonna be like some points where like doing the storyboard is better. And they're all valid. It's all like valid. Like whatever works for you works for you. If you struggle to get out ideas in like just the written form and like need that visual, like go all for it though. It really just depends on how your brain works. But as far as like hammering out kind of major plot and pacing, it's a lot easier to do that in like some written manner, whether it's like an in-depth outline or if it's like a actual detailed script. Either way. It will depend. But generally speaking, scripting is good. Also, hello, HUD-B. Nice to see you. And Kairos, hello. You can always have a looser script if it works better for you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in general, I'm trying to find ways to say advice in a less definitive way, a less constricting way. Even though that's kind of what YouTube asks of you. You know? YouTube wants you to say, like, listen up, buckos. And sometimes I do feel like that. But it can be helpful, I think, is most writing advice. I don't actually put my script in the correct format. I just write them down on my laptop notepad. Valid. I have I've been writing my scripts out by hand because my computer's busted. Wait, what is hand here? This is a hand. I think this is the only bit that is hand. The rest is arm. Oh god, Doyle. Doyle. Father of the Year coming up. Trigger warning. Best dad ever. Trigger warning, not cute. Has anyone heard the album Mother's 8? I have not heard this. Loose scripts do work for some, but I cannot even bear to work without having a full composition structure written on the page in my outline. Do you find it funny that busted was invented as slang for something being broken, but now it's slang for something really good? It's busted. I like it. I can feel I can follow it. I love a language progression. Language is busted, man. Doyle, you're ugly. On top of everything, you're not even cute. That's your worst crime, Doyle. Looser script sounds interesting. The thing about the writing process is you can listen to other people's processes, which is very helpful, but no one can give you a process. You have to fumble through it and try things. Because we all want to save our younger selves from the trouble, but, you know, you can't save yourself from learning. You sway, Sandra. You looking so sweaty, girl. What's the matter? Sandwa. The script. No! In what world is my Apple Pencil dying? This world? Why? I charged you today. Guys, I charged it. I sweared. I sweared. Ugh. It's a script with no structure. I am both a writer and an artist, but I'm an artist first. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a writer first. Artist, never. I'm not an artist, I'm an art assist. You have to charge a drawing pen? Yeah. Yep. It's annoying. Ugh, I'm gonna grab water, I guess. Yeah, mine is every hecking day. It dies so quick. It charges incredibly quick though, so it's probably already charged. Apple moment. So charged. Let me BRB so I can just look at my stats. My iPad stats. See what's happening here. We're at 20%. Okay. So maybe we should give it a little bit more. Let it go for a little bit more, I think. Yeah. I just can't handle screenless tablets. Mostly because I want to sit like a crab, you know? I hate sitting at my desk and drawing. I have to sit like a little gremlin creature. And if I have to look at a screen, you know, I like to draw lying down. Drawing tablets, I would have to orient my computer, and it's the worst. I would never be doing this. Like we have we have a screen tablet too, don't we? Yeah, we have the Huion one. But even that is just like a pain in the ass. The iPad was a game changer for us. You just have to get used to the feel of it. Nah. I can use one, I just hate it. It's the same reason why like I have a desktop computer and I could technically write here, like I can sit and type, but I hate it. I have to sit like a dumbass. It's mandated for me. It's my yeah, like the charging issue. Well, apparently you don't even have to worry with like the newer ones or something. Like it just like contact charges, which is crazy if true. Um Honestly, it's nothing compared to the issue that I have where my iPad doesn't work if plugged in. Like my iPencil does, my Apple Pencil doesn't work if my iPad is plugged in. So like Apple's kind of seedy. Pun. That's fine. I'm not saying yeah. I just haven't found anything I like as much as this. It's got the right feel for me, I guess. Cause like I've always had like the ever since I was a kid, like I've been using like the I've been using like a Wacom, a Wacom tablet since I was a baby, since Goo Goo Gaga years. But like genuinely, like as a kid, I would use that. I had like a crazy one. It was like tiny, and you would have to like it wasn't like one to one with the screen, so you would have to move the screen with your hands. Kind of like it's a screenless tablet that has like a tiny square, and then you draw in the square, but the square isn't one-to-one with the screen. It's like a 3-inch by 3-inch square. That was the Wacom tablet I had as a kid. And that was Highfalutin tech. I'm an Adobe hater. Big time, though. Oh my god, I hate Adobe so much. And I would love to... I don't know. I can't say anything about how good Gaoman screens are. No experience there. What? I always find like I don't know, you have to like test a bunch, you know? For me it's the portability, right? Like there's the Surface Pros or whatever, or I don't know. That might work just as well. I imagine they do, right? Um but in any case, it was just easy to get my hands on iPads. Um just hated your wet Wacom's. Huion contacted me back when it was giving free tablets to everyone, and like I didn't. I was like, fuck no. I ain't touching that shit. I don't want that. I don't want to make a video reviewing a tablet. He didn't even use bad words. I was saying I used to Wacom, but I use Gaomon now. That's all. Yeah, Ursula had Wacom forever. That's what we had in school, right? Like at the end of the day, it's good that there's so much variety, right? There's good options for most people. I got my iPad not to do art originally. I got my iPad because I wanted a tablet to put screen just for reading sheet music. I think I've like scratched up my iPad with all of this art I've been doing though. I'll be real. Oh well. It's not that bad. I ain't getting no screen protector. I'll just get a new screen once it's busted. We had iPads with Procreate in our high school. Crazy. That's how my hatred for Procreate was born. Procreate is kind of stinky. We had Corel Draw and Adobe in our high school. Or Corel, not Corel Draw, just the Corel suite. It's funny that I got a job that used Corel. Like, that's insane. Like, Corel was just the standard. Because I was really good at using Corel. I liked it. Never heard of that program. Yeah, it's like one of the original, like, Adobe kind of clones, competitors. It's used in the embroidery industry, apparently. It links up to certain embroidery programs specifically. Um,
You are not allowed on that. I swear to God, if you jump on the counter, you're going to jail. Forever. Forever jail. Get off of that. Off. Get off. Thank you.
Glad the embroiderers were still getting use out of it. The oldies. Listen. Oh, embroidery is hella fun. I would love to work in embroidery again. If I had to work and if I could get like actual payment for it, I would love to work on embroidery graphics. That stuff's so fun. I don't know. It's very tactile art, but it's also digital. It's weird. Because you create your like digital files and manage like stitch counts and stuff, and then you like it's basically like printing with thread, right? I was heckin' good at that shit too. I was underpaid AF, but like I was so good. And I doubt I would have lost any of my embroidery skills. I still work with like I still do sewing. And like sewing is like 90% of sewing is managing your sewing machine, and like embroidery machines are just giant sewing machines. And it's like factory work too, so it's kind of like it's like video games, like where there's like you're trying to balance all the get all the timing right and stuff. It's fun. Love that. My friend's not interested in art at all, but we managed to get her into embroidery. Calms her wicked, tumultuous mind. I don't do much actual embroidery, or hand embroidery. I do cross stitch. Um, just similar. I prefer like just machine embroidery. It's so fun. It's very different. You get very different results. I'm very judgmental of embroidery now. Like I always inspect it whenever I find it. Got an embroidery elitist over here. I am just a professional, thank you very much. It ain't elitism, man. Some embroidery is just shitty. Like you just gotta like give it some, yeah. Just judging the backing on things, judging the So if you have embroidery, okay, so if you have any embroidery, and it's getting all frayed, you know what you do with that? You just take a lighter to it. You just like take a lighter and just burn all of the frayed ends. That's what you do. That was that's how you finish things nicely with embroidery, because it most embroidery is like polyester thread. So when you do that, you melt it. So if it's starting to unravel, you can melt the polyester. And you won't really melt the like the design stuff. It's just any of the frayed bits will seal up really nice. It's like just like yeah. I was really good at fixing things that got messed up. I could align things really good that got unhooped. And that was the only real job that I've ever had. I did that out of high school until I moved in with Ursula, and then she did all the things. You should make an all embroidery comic. Let's do it. I would love an embroidery machine. But those are like $10,000, right? Like I always think about like if I had like a single head embroidery machine, that'd be so cool for making like merch and stuff. It's really helpful for making things like plushes and stuff, because like you can do like the eyes and designs and things. There's like a plush manufacturer like really close to where I am. My God. One day, man. I don't know what I would ever. I guess 9 Point seems like the most likely to ever get a plush. With the Books of Avo, I want to get a tarot deck done. Because it's kind of crazy, because Avo has a pantheon that is the exact amount as a tarot deck, which amazing. There is 78 characters in the pantheon. So I really would love to do a tarot deck of them. The Bayou Tapestry. New Kickstarter, get Bones with an embroidery machine. True. I tried to do a major arcana tarot for my comic characters, but I was too short characters. It's crazy. I have exactly enough for a full deck. Cause there's 78 in a tarot deck, and there are 10 or there's 7 gods, 10 spirits each, and then there's the great goddess Avo, so that's 78 perfectly. So hopefully one day people like Avo enough for me to live my dream. And that starts with my dream of 22 updates a week. Let's go. Well, 14 of Avo. But 24 pages of all my comics. I was reading 9 Point earlier. I was like reading the script coming up, and oh my god, it pops off. Every scene is a banger with 9 Point. I'm really proud of it. I think it's very well written. Unlike all my other comics. I'm joking about that. Except with Pretty Mouth and Sovereign. It's totally on accident. Was that like totally on accident? Was what? Oh, the tarot deck? Yeah, it was completely on accident. Looking forward to new 9 Point. Yeah, that's coming up. It's next week for patrons, for free patrons, not even like paid patrons. There's new pages, brand new. It sucks because now we're going down to 2 pages a week. One update on Webtoon. It's not really changing there, but like on Comic Fury, it's going to be slowing down. Sad, but 9 Point pages kind of difficult to put out, honestly. Who would have thunk it? I'm gonna have to start up a little spoiler section on my iPad so I don't just pull up major spoilers when I'm working on the later Avo page, not Avo. Avo I don't care, but um 9 Point I do. Because Avo is already out in full, so I probably won't do the major spoilers, honestly, on screen, though, still. Sam Magpie, I clearly am not. I do not care. All of the stuff has come out before. I want to make a board game as part of a printable coloring book, like a path to follow, dice roll, pick card, something fancy. That's cool. I made for 9 Point, I made a tabletop role-playing game a while back. And I was playing that with some friends. It just like it was just too much time, too much I just don't have time to run a campaign. But I did like it. I liked kind of the the gameplay a bit. It obviously needed a lot of testing and stuff, but I had fun. I think I know. Oh. Yeah, but I want to do like the tarot deck. I'm not sure if I want to do it to line up with like actual tarot cards or if I want to just make it like purely its own thing. Is definitely something I've been debating. I'm not sure. Um, I have 3 of the 4 printable pages glued together to make a door poster. That's fun. I used to do that kind of stuff when I was cool. I'm excited to get the new books printed. I'm excited to see what I Spade You looks like. But I'm also stressed because I hate shipping. Shipping is such a pain in the ass. But it's like a 400 person Kickstarter, so like I imagine it's only like 100 orders that actually need to be shipped. And because usually a large percent of them are um, digital reward only. And I have to print some new Avo books because my friend sold all of my copies. How dare she? How dare she make me money? Doesn't she know it's inconvenient for me? Hmm. Oh wow, it's still only not even 11:30. That's good. Ooh, okay. Oh my God, Ursula didn't give me her goddamn frickin' computer again. I keep asking her to leave it for me so that I can because I have a bunch of like 9-point pages I need to do lettering on, and I'm not doing that in Procreate. Mainly because I don't have the 9-point script. Well, I guess I technically do, now that I think about it. Hmm. Well, never mind. I do have the 9-point script. I was literally reading it, huh? I guess I need to just do my work. Just be a good little guy. This is a crazy looking hand. Okay, this hand is also kind of crazy. What is happening with this hand? My goodness. What is she doing over there? Can I just erase this? Can I get away with just, like, not having this because it looks weird? I don't think it looks weird in the regular bit, but it looks weird with the whites. Oh, my arm kind of hurts though. I need to pause for a sec. Everyone else doing well? Having an enjoyable time? I hope we all are. Hmm. I think that might have been me. I think I might have caused that there. That's fixable though, if I just plop it down. Sandra isn't having a good time. Oh no. You're having a wonderful time? Awesome. That's good to hear, Ivory. I'd hope so. You show up enough. Oh. Oh, right. This is the last one of the week, guys. You're doing good? That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that for us. I'll definitely be starting on colors next week then. I 100% over already? No, it's not over. I'm just talking. My arm was hurting, so I just took a break. We got like an hour, I think. Yeah. I was just chit-chatting. I was just asking y'all what's up. And then I remembered that I don't stream on Friday, so this is our last one. So we gotta enjoy it. Enjoy it while it's here. Better not be over. I just arrived. Oh, hi Tuesday. Nice to see you as always. You and Kairos have swapped places today. Yeah, I'm mostly yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Just so focused. Zoning back in. Got inking on a crowd scene. Oh no. I'm sorry. Condolences. Yeah, there's a lot of like small rooms full of people that I have to like flat. Like small groups of people, the worst. Crowd scenes are tough. Far too many crowd scenes. They're irritatingly difficult to draw. Yeah, I added a lot of crowd scenes to 9 point because I didn't think I would have to deal with it. There's always like a whole bunch of people. There's always like small groups of people in 9 point. I think it's worse because it's like there's bustling city streets and then there's like there's just chapters where like 7 people are in the room talking to each other. That's what you get for making a bunch of characters, though. That's the price. I made this mistake of making my second panel a shot with a bunch of strikers, and I have to draw multiple characters who probably won't show up again. Oh no. Oh dear. I opened the story with a school dance. Oh no. You fool. You foolish mortal. Chapter 4 of Avo is so long. And there's like a scene with like 7 people, not 7 people. It's like 4 people in a room and they're just talking forever. But we'll make it through. Draw Pikachu. um I think I have a drawing of Pikachu already on my computer. Is it Pikachu? I think I do. I think I drew a Pikachu, guys. Yes, we have the Pikachu pic. It's... There. We already got one drawed. Thank you. You're welcome, Bob. There you go. I got your Pikachu. I got you covered. I will get back to my horrifying abuse scene. I don't even know if this is abuse. I think this is a murder, if I remember correctly. No, she doesn't die here. This is the lead up to a murder. I love crowd scenes. Hell yeah. Glad someone's here to set us straight. Had a mob chasing a rock star that I made in high school. Or like a big riot brawl and with a bunch of crazy characters. Oh, on Webtoon, the one thing I'm not looking forward to with now I remember it because like the Dennis Blind jokes are one thing. It's Amy. People are so mean to Amy because they're just like, who's they just bully her like Webtoon's comments inadvertently bully her. Like they just don't think about it. They're just like, who's this freak with the terrifying mouth? I'm like, um, um, yike. So that starts early. And there's always like people who there's always the conversation of like, why does no one care that she looks like that? And it's just like, because they know her. She's a beautiful mouth, a pretty mouth, if you will. The prettiest mouth. I love Amy. Amy's sweet. But I mean, like, part of that is like all intentional. Like, I'm not surprised people do that. Um, it's like a tendency with like the whole Magpie Pretty Mouth series is kind of playing with those expectations. Cause like she's a character who, you know, like in typical horror, you would use her as like a like ooh scary looking disabled person, ooh, but like I think the horror is more in what happened, not what she looks like now, you know? Like she's just a normal person. I don't know if that vibe comes across. Like I think it does because I do find that like as people read more, like people like just come to accept Amy as a character and not and stop thinking about it, which is kind of what I want. She's just a cute little gal and she doesn't have a jaw and that's okay. Huh. I haven't really thought about that too much, honestly. That there's like a lot of like I definitely thought about it. But there's definitely something about themes of like ableism and Magpie, isn't there? There's definitely themes about abuse. I know that. But that's like the whole Pretty Mouth Magpie universe, am I right? The comment is lost to time, but someone initially thought Magpie was a comedy, and that killed me. Like, I don't know how. I don't know where that came from. They thought the style suggested that it was going to be a comedy, and I'm like, oh, okay. Um, that this would be a very strange comedy. Itchy back. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Me and Ursula have been talking a lot recently about who is like the worst character that I've written, like the worst human being. Because obviously like we've been reposting Pretty Mouth and everyone is really anti Evan at the minute, which is fair. And I'm like, who is worse than Evan? And uh sounds like a rather large creature is roaming around here. Don't like it. I'm gonna patrol for a minute. Yeah, I would be careful out there. That is some horror movie ass um chat messages right there. Oh. All right, you be careful of large creatures. Probably just a raccoon or possum. Tons of them this time of year. That is true. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't think a raccoon could. Oh, elk or moose. True. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Sorry, I'm not adding anything interesting to this conversation. I mean, Doyle, have you lived in Canada long? I think it is snowy until way into the spring. You ain't in the clear until May is out. And this is like well, not pre-global warming, because like that's been going on since the Industrial Revolution, but you know, it's not the accelerated end point we're at. Most of our northern states close below it. Well, it is like, is it Algonquin folklore? Or not folklore, like, mythology, religion? Or is it more broad? I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm really bad at remembering names of things. Sorry, I have the stupidest song stuck in my head. How dare. Gotta go. Been fun. Nice having you. Thank you for stopping by and chit chatting away. And best of luck on your fan comic. I hope your writing goes well. Good night. Good night. I'm not going to bed, by the way. I am just saying goodbye to someone who is saying goodbye. To anyone not paying attention to this subplot of the live stream. Um, is it in Canada? Some of my teachers, they did, in order to find like teaching positions, like they will go to like other provinces and particularly the territories, um, to teach. And I had one teacher who taught in Nunavut, and all that I remember, of course, was him talking about the glue sticks Oh. Do you guys have like Oohoo glue sticks? Like that brand? They're like yellow. Um, right, but he was saying that the kids found that hilarious because because like I guess in like Inuktitut um I forget, it's some dirty word. So kids thought it was very funny. And that's all that I remember. I always want to go to the territories, but then I don't want to. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. So those are supposed to be kind of lighter, I see. Because her hand kind of shows through. Not sure what I'll do about that. Well, I'll do what I can and then I'll get back to it. I think I need to get the original and pry that away. Ugh, I think all of these like final scenes have like tons of like snow that I have to color in. So many snow poths, guys. Oh. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm gonna go actually, because I realize it is now 12 o'clock and I started early. I started so early that Ursula said hi, so and my shoulder's starting to hurt and I want to lie down on my couch like a dumbass, as I was discussing earlier. I'll see you next week where I will hopefully start flat coloring with actual colors and not just white. Because I only have like 24 pages left. So I think I'll get through it over the weekend. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Probably won't stream Sunday night. I'll probably stream Monday night. All right. Goodbye. This button. Yeah, that's the button. Okay. I didn't realize the music stopped at some point, so I'm sorry about that. All right, bye.